This is the second hole of Galpino, and it's a 325-yard par 4. And basically the main idea for me is hitting a 3-wood over the right side of the fairway, just so I can have like 70 yards in, which is the distance I like, especially for this hole and we have today. And yeah, it's like hitting a 250-yard shot and then having 70 yards in. So this is where the first shot ended up. We have probably like 50 yards in. We have 65 yards in. So this is where the first shot ended up. And we might have like 60 yards in, something like that up the hill. 65 yards. So on this type of shots, I like to feel how I hit it. I usually hit a 54 in between 40 and, well, let's say 110 yards, but especially on those short ones, I don't like hitting my 60-degree wedge, basically because with the 54 I feel like I can do a very smooth swing. And yeah, it's on the end, so it's easier to hit a less. So we have 65 yards here, and it's on the back, so I'm gonna hit a 54 where I feel like I really hit it smooth, so it can go low, bounce, and then spin. Before the bend, and it just rolled a little bit, but now I'm going to show you a little bit of the process, and basically it's seeing how the putt goes in. I really like seeing that before I hit it, so I have an idea of what I want to do. Another funny thing about me is basically I realized that on these short putts, I talk about green light and red light. So for me, a green light is when I'm so into the putt that I feel like, okay, I have confidence I'm gonna make it, but if I don't, it doesn't matter. So it's like a very stable state of mind. And then the red light is when I'm like doubting over the ball. And to me, those short putts with line really make me feel like, okay, I have the green light, so I can go for it. Then on the long ones, if we have the chance to see one today, you'll see that I don't use it. It's more of a feel the speed and just hit it. This is one of my favorite holes on the course. This is the third one. It's very unique. It's like 310 yards maybe, but as you can see, it's like there's a huge elevation. Like we are probably, I don't know, like 150 feet above the hole. So yeah, it's very unique, and the wind can hit so hard in here. But yeah, it's again 3-wood hole. I could hit driver, but it's a bit more risky. So what I like is aiming it at the pin. Missing left is fine, missing short is fine. I really have to hit it well to get on the green, but I'm fine being in the bunker and being left of it. I think, yeah, the main thing is feeling how it stays straight, because the wind, if you hit a draw with this elevation, it really makes it go left. this is where we ended up. So because it was downwind, it really helped me just to get it almost over the green, and this was actually one of the best shots I've hit here. It's a really good one as the wind really takes it. But yeah, right now I would putt it, but because it's so hilly, I don't know if you can appreciate it here, but I would have to go really far left and go into the fringe, which here it's very bouncy. So I think the right option would be hit a 54, bounce it, spin, and just have a chance for a birdie. This is the fourth hole now. So again, this course is really short but tight. It's 250 yard par 4, but again, it's so tight. You could go for 3 wood into the green, but with this wind, I'm just gonna play it up and then make the birdie with the second shot. And I'm gonna hit a 4-iron, aim it just right off the car path, and let it draw just a little bit. And I would have in probably like 40 or 50 yards in. It's like a 20-yard shot, and there's room to play with. But for example, if I was just gonna play in a tournament right now, I would just kind of hit it medium high, try to control the spin, and just lag it a little bit. It's like open the face, but make it go lower. So, and just lag it. That one went a little bit back. Now this is the 6th hole, 300 yards again, uphill, darker to the right. And on this one, so to that big tree, you have like 200 yards, so that's like how much left you can go. So I'm just gonna hit with 6-iron, which is gonna, for sure not gonna get there. And yeah, just like hitting a more fade or straight shot. I'm gonna have in like 70 yards in. Again, a lot of wedges on this course, so you don't really have to hit more than 3 women. This is where the first shot ended up, and we might have like 68 yards in. Nope, not at all. 86 all the way. So yeah, again, when I said on the second hole, I think it was, I'm just gonna hit 54 again. It's gonna be soft, but I like to feel how I can hit the 54 a lot smoother. And yeah, it's a very difficult green, and if you go a little bit past, you can play with the slope. So I think that's gonna be the idea. Just play the number and use the slope. Go. That was good.